Hey guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at the Edifier MR4 studio monitor. Now, these sound absolutely amazing. I've been using them for a while now, and before I was using my integrated speaker on my monitor, and that's certainly not really all that great. But then I got a monitor, an Asus 27-inch OLED that doesn't have integrated speakers.
Last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded.
So I've been trying to use a soundbar using this, and I kind of landed on what I like. Not really very expensive, and it's much better than a soundbar. You can position it a lot easier, and I think it looks really, really awesome with this wood cabinet. Even here, you can see if you want really neutral and accurate, you can be in studio mode, and then you press this little button and it's green, and that's like the music setting for it if you want something that has maybe a little more spice, a little bit more different. And now obviously when you look in the back as well, this is your power cord. Over here, this connects to the other speaker. The second speaker isn't powered, only the first one is. And you just have the speaker cable here. And then you're gonna have your little low bass and your high, your little adjustments over here. And then of course you can do unbalanced and balanced inputs. Like here you have RCA for unbalanced. And then here you have your balanced 1/4 inch that you can input as well. So overall, very, very nice. Then obviously in the front you have auxiliary and then your headphone jack as well. And of course the volume together with that little mode switch between studio as well as the music mode. Now this looks really nice, really attractive. You can see by the front, they look like standard speakers, but very nice build quality for something that's under, $150 or whatever it's on sale for. That's certainly pretty impressive. These speakers are great, and I like them a little more than a sound bar. I'm going to tell you, not only is it, the sound itself, because then you get the nice distinct separation of the, the left and right. And obviously they have some pretty nice bass as well. With a sound bar, sometimes it's difficult putting it in front of your monitor. For example, I have an Asus 27-inch OLED monitor, and it has the stand on it. It's not mounted. So in order to be able to have my keyboard in between the monitor, I basically can't have a soundboard there because the arm, the little legs come out pretty far. With speakers, you can put them to the left and right of the monitor, so that solves that issue. But at the end of the day, regardless of the ergonomics of something like this, I think the sound quality is going to be really, really important. I actually like something that sounds like a studio monitor, not only to do, more analytical stuff if you're doing content creation to make sure the sound is good, but even, I listen to a lot of classical music and things that maybe are a little bit more neutral, and I really don't like when music is way too bass heavy. I think some consumer products, they pump up the bass way too much because I guess that's what they feel like people want to hear. This is the same for headphones as well. So after pumping up the bass on certain consumer products, everything sounds a little bit muddy. It's not very well defined. On something like these, the MR4 studio monitors, they still have amazing bass, but if you want to have a little bit cleaner sound, they're not going to have that really deep, muddy bass. They're going to have a much more punchy and well-defined bass that's going to be more neutral, and I certainly like that a whole deal more. Now it does have that deep bass woofer, and it's a 4-inch low frequency diaphragm, so it sounds really, really good. It has really strong bass, but like I said, it's accurate. It's not muddy, and it doesn't really dilute the sound or anything like that. So that's actually exactly what I like to hear, especially if I'm listening to, like, let's say classical music or even in a game itself. You don't want to hear like a muddy rumble if you hear explosions in the background. If you're playing some type of action game, you want to hear more well-defined sounds and things to snap and be a little bit more accurate, and I really like these for that fact as well. Not to mention, I think they look awesome with the little wood cabinets, and I'm definitely not going to be going back to, integrated monitor speakers anytime soon. They serve in a pinch if you just have to hear like a YouTube video or something like that, but if you want to have really nice enjoyment and separation out of the different fields, left and right, out of a pair of speakers, I think these are really priced well and really, really awesome speakers. All right, guys, so let me know what you think. Let me know what type of sound that you have going on in your computer. Are you using speakers, a soundbar, headphones? Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys on the next video.